Hello, it's Eclipse is back again. In this video, I'm going to be talking about The Wolf Among Us. Um, a possible next-gen remake has been announced. I'm not sure if it's just a cross port, like a new just basically just moving forward and all that, and just touching up some graphics, and then making part two. I'm not sure what it's gonna be exactly, if it's gonna be a remake or a remaster, because there is a difference. The Wolf Among Us could get ported to the current gen consoles. I'm gonna be reading this article real quick. In early March, rumors have been circulating about the Wolf Among Us franchise. Now it's a franchise. The second installment is reportedly set for release in 2027, while the first game, originally launched in 2013, may be getting a remaster. This week, the website MP1 First appears to confirm the existence of the port of The Wolf Among Us to modern platforms. The technical overhaul is reportedly being handled by Adrenaline Studio, Trick Studio. On its website, the company has clearly listed two projects. One is The Wolf Among Us 2, in calibration with Telltale Games, and the other is an enhanced version of the first game. For now, it's possible to judge the existent graphical overhaul currently. The Wolf Among Us is playable on PS5 and Xbox Series X Vita backwards compatibility, but does not have a native version for those consoles. The game could also be coming to Switch and Switch 2. So, do I believe this? I do and I don't. At the same time, I want to believe it. It's one of my favorite games ever. Um, and also I make choosing adventure games on this channel all the time, like I do choosing adventure gameplays on this channel, because that's the point of this channel. That's what I want my gaming videos to be on this channel, though. That's why I'm talking about this on this channel. I will be talking about some other gaming news, my other channels just for gaming, mainly for Twitch gaming. But do I believe this? I don't want to, because I don't want to get my hopes up, because it's been 11 years since we've been waiting for this game. Like, any news about this game, it's been over 11 years, and it keeps getting delayed, and canceled, then delayed again, then canceled again, then canceled again, like, indefinitely. Then after that, Telltale got brought back alive, then it got announced again. Then it got semi-canceled, because we didn't know what was going on. There was the game, Dispatch that released. The same company that made that game was supposed to work on The Wolf Among Us 2 with Telltale, but then they backed out. And, like, it's... Like, when did the game come out exactly? I want to see the episodes. Episodes. October 11, 2013. Oh! 2014. I didn't know. I thought it was all 2013. July 8th. May. April. Wait, so October. A few months later, February, April, May, June, July. So it skipped a few months. But yeah, it's a really good game. Like, another thing that I have to talk about this. I hopefully it's on a physical copy, because I have the game right over. I think I don't have it over here on me. I think it's over there. But I have the physical copy for PS3, which is in my PS3 storage, and I have the physical copy for PS4, which is with my PS4 storage, and also I have it on the PlayStation itself, and I have it on my phone. Um, if you didn't know, like I said before, I love choosing adventure games. I have like all the copies that you can think about of the Telltale's The Walking Dead game series. That's like my number one favorite game. Second would be Last of Us because I am into other games, but I'm not into them as much. So so when Last of Us came out and I played that, it kind of changed my mind about games a little bit. But I hope that this is true. I hope that The Wolf Among Us comes out. Um, I'll be continuing gameplays on this channel in December. So I'll be posting Life is Strange and Directive 180. And now will we get a remaster of The Wolf Among Us in this year? Would we? So because I'll be playing that too this year. So I don't know what's going on yet. I hope that these games get physical copies because most games don't get physical copies anymore, and this whole thing about me on this channel and all that, I don't I don't like AI. I'm trying to stay away from it, but you can't. Like it's coming. That if you like it or not, it's AI is becoming way too popular now, and I try to stay away from most rumors. Most, I say, and just like this is a rumor, but yeah, I just hope that this is true because we've been waiting for so long, and I miss this game too. I might play it again by myself, and my goal is to get a platinum trophy for every single choosing adventure game, and with that too, I might be playing with one of my friends, Gamer Maximus, to get platinums for some other games, and he might be a guest on this channel if I do stream it. So yeah, um, he's into choosing adventure games too. He's into like Walking Dead and all that. But yeah, I just hope that this is true. We've been waiting for so long, but it's I don't know what to believe as of right now. I'm just hoping for the best. Wait, what happens if I press 2 and then news? It's the same thing that pops up. Rumor: The Wolf Among Us has a current gen port in the works. Telltale's Classic is getting a updated look, hopefully to herald the arrival of the sequel. I'm trying not to show photos of the main thing because that's more for links. The Wolf Among Us 2 might remain as a mysterious to us as of the many cases Bigby Wolf has to solve in Fabletown. But it seems like we could see a highly accomplicated sequel revival revealed to us once more. A recent report from Press Over caught our eye, and now we have details not just the Wolf Among Us sequel, but an updated version of the original game too. As reported by MP1 First, the Wolf Among Us is set to get a current gen port, as well as the partner studio working with Telltale on The Wolf Among Us Part 2, which is now expected to be developer Trek Studio is also working on a tentacle overhaul to the 2013 game as as uncovered by the game's Reddit community. 2 projects were leaked by Trick Studio site back in back in March 2025. These projects were removed from the site, but they mentioned a sequel to The Wolf Among Us, and a port to the first game. Considering Telltale is already moving engines for The Wolf Among Us 2, it would make sense to give the old game a of slap of fresh paint. It wouldn't hurt to refresh audiences on what went down in the first game too. And these are some other Telltale games. They made Minecraft Story Mode, which was popular, but then it wasn't popular at the same time. It was Minecraft. I still like it because it was a choosing adventure game. Come on, but it wasn't as of a big thing. It was big with my cousins. Going into the Galaxy was good too. The Walking the New Frontier was the only season I didn't really like that much of Telltale's The Walking Dead. I feel like they pretty much butchered every single choice. Like everyone's choosing adventures and all that, and like everyone's choices and all that. They killed Kenny and Jane no matter what in a fucking flashback. I'm sorry that I said that word. In a flashback. They made this huge thing to save Kenny or Jane in the previous season. Then they had 5 endings. You can either end with Kenny, or end with Jane, or end in Wellington, or end with Jane in the place, or alone. But yet they butchered all of that. They basically deleted all of that. So all the characters that they met on the way there, we don't even know the community of Wellington that well. They made this huge thing of like, oh hey, we gotta get to Wellington, throughout the whole second season. Did they show us Wellington? Did they ever show the inside of Wellington? No. It was only a outside of Wellington. You meet a person that was at the entrance gates, exit, and in the next season they just get attacked, and you see the front of the gates again. You never see the inside of the place. You never see anything. You see a room because Adrian Clementon was getting a hat back. But that's another thing for another video. That's going to be a whole thing. But, yeah. I'll see you next one. And, bye. And I might be playing Walking Dead again during November and December. So, yeah. I'll see you next one, and bye.